Staff Sergeant Robert Bales, accused of killing 16 Afghan civilians, is in solitary confinement in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. This morning, we're getting new insight into the mind of the man who stands accused of terrible crimes. Brian Moore reports.
These photos show Staff Sergeant Robert Bales, the decorated war veteran, the devoted family man. But those who love him are struggling to reconcile the man they knew with this grisly scene in Afghanistan, where Bales is accused of killing 16 civilians in a cold-blooded rampage.
They're suffering a lot. They're confused a lot. Everybody's very concerned. They're scratching their heads more than everything else.
Bales has been transferred to Fort Leavenworth, Kansas to await formal charges, but his attorney is already laying the groundwork for his defense.
He was told he would not be going back to the Middle East. He was training to be a military recruiter, and then overnight he was told he was going back.
Bales served 3 tours in Iraq where he suffered a head injury and lost part of a foot. He had only been in Afghanistan a few months.
There was an incident right before these allegations where one of his fellow soldiers was mortally wounded.
Experts say the insanity defense is rarely used and rarely successful in the military court system.
I think you would have to assume that that's going to be an uphill battle, just on general principles.
Staff Sergeant Robert Bales back on American soil, but far from home. Brian Moore, NBC News.
As Bales awaits charges, his family is living in protective custody on a U.S. base in Washington state.